Have you ever wished you could travel back in time and change the past? Well, it's not just a dream. In this video, we're going to tell you all about the time machine, whether it's fact or fiction. So get ready for an incredible journey through time. If you love science and tech stories, then make sure to subscribe so you never miss an exciting episode. The idea of time travel has fascinated humans for centuries. From H.G. Wells' The Time Machine to the iconic Back to the Future movies, we've all dreamed of traveling through time. But is it possible? In this video, we'll take a deep dive into the science of time travel and explore some of the theories that suggest it might be possible. So sit back, relax, and get ready to discover the fascinating truth about time machines. Time machines are often depicted as complex devices that can transport people through different eras in history. But the truth is that the concept of a time machine is still largely theoretical. While science has made great strides in understanding the nature of time, there's still much that we don't know. One of the most popular theories about time travel is the grandfather paradox. This theory suggests that if you were to travel back in time and kill your grandfather before your father was born, you would create a time paradox that would prevent your own existence. However, there are also theories that suggest that time travel is possible without creating such paradoxes. Despite the lack of scientific consensus, many inventors have claimed to have created working time machines. One of the most famous claims was made by John Titor, a man who posted detailed plans for a time machine on the internet in the early 2000s. However, his claims were later found to be false, and he was revealed to be a hoaxer. But what if a time machine did exist? What would it look like and how would it work? Well, that's where science fiction comes in. In fiction, time machines are often depicted as large, complex devices that require a lot of energy to operate. They may be able to travel through time by manipulating the fourth dimension, which is time. In fact, scientists believe that time is not a separate dimension from the three spatial dimensions, but rather a fourth dimension intertwined with space. This means that traveling through time is theoretically possible by manipulating these dimensions. In the movie Interstellar, for example, a team of explorers use a wormhole to travel through time. Wormholes are hypothetical tunnels that connect to different points in space-time, allowing for faster-than-light travel. If such tunnels existed, they could potentially be used as time machines. Another way that time machines are depicted in science fiction is through the use of exotic matter. Exotic matter is a hypothetical form of matter that has negative mass and energy density. It's thought that this type of matter could be used to create time machines by distorting space-time. However, exotic matter has never been observed and it remains purely theoretical. Despite the challenges, scientists are constantly working to better understand the nature of time and the universe. Some believe that it is only a matter of time before we discover a way to manipulate space-time and travel through time. There are even theories that suggest that time travel may have already happened. One of the most famous examples of this is the infamous photograph of Abraham Lincoln, taken in 1860. The photo shows Lincoln standing next to his wife and two of their sons. However, some believe that the youngest son in the photo looks remarkably similar to a child who lived in the 1930s. This has led some to speculate that the family may have traveled back in time from the future. Of course, this theory is highly controversial and there's no evidence to support it, but it's an interesting example of how time travel continues to capture the human imagination. Now let's talk about the possibility of time travel to the future. Unlike time travel to the past, traveling to the future is theoretically possible without creating any paradoxes. This is because any changes you make in the future won't affect your own existence. In fact, time travel to the future is already happening. Because time is relative, it's affected by gravity and speed. This means that someone who travels at a very high speed will experience time more slowly than someone who is not moving at that speed. This phenomenon has been proven by experiments with atomic clocks, which show that clocks that are moving relative to an observer will tick slower than a stationary clock. This effect, known as gravitational time dilation, can be used to travel to the future. By increasing your speed, you can effectively move forward in time. For example, if you were to travel at 99% the speed of light for 1 year, you would age less than a second, while people on Earth would age around 3 minutes. That means that when you return to Earth, you would be younger than when you left. So time travel to the future is possible. But what about the past? Well, the answer isn't so simple. As we've already discussed, traveling to the past creates all sorts of paradoxes that could potentially break the laws of physics. However, some scientists believe that time travel to the past may be possible under certain circumstances. One of these circumstances is the creation of a closed time-like curve. A closed time-like curve is a path through space-time that starts and ends at the same point, creating a loop. These curves are thought to be mathematically possible, but their creation would require extreme conditions, such as the collapse of a black hole or a wormhole. Another possibility is the manipulation of quantum entanglement. Quantum entanglement is a phenomenon that occurs when two particles become linked together in such a way that they share the same properties, even if they're separated by vast distances. Some believe that using entangled particles as a time machine is a potential solution to the grandfather paradox. By sending a particle back in time, you could theoretically avoid creating a paradox because the particle would be linked to its future self. However, this is still just a theory, and it hasn't been proven that quantum entanglement can be used to travel through time. So what do you think? Is time travel fact or fiction? Let us know in the comments below. We hope you enjoyed learning all about the fascinating world of time travel. If you loved this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more exciting episodes. And if you want to learn even more about time travel, check out the additional resources we've linked below. Who knows, maybe one day you will be the one to invent a time machine and travel to any point in history. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Time travel has long been a staple of science fiction, but recent advances in physics have brought it closer to reality than ever before. Some experts believe that it may be possible to travel through time with the right technology. But what does the science actually say? In this video, we'll explore the latest research and find out if time travel is really possible. At first glance, the idea of traveling through time seems like a far-fetched fantasy. After all, how could we possibly bend the laws of physics to our advantage? However, scientists have come up with some creative solutions that may make time travel a reality in the near future. One of the most promising theories involves using wormholes as gateways to other times. Wormholes are hypothetical tunnels that connect to different points in space-time. If they exist, they could allow us to travel instantaneously across vast distances and potentially through time as well. Although wormholes have never been observed, scientists believe that they may be possible with the right conditions. Another approach to time travel involves manipulating the fabric of space-time itself. By creating a distortion in the space-time continuum, we could theoretically travel to the past or the future. This could be achieved by using lasers or other powerful energy sources to create a bubble of distorted space-time. While this sounds like science fiction, it's actually based on real physics principles. Scientists have proposed that this type of time travel could be possible by creating a black hole and then manipulating it in such a way that it collapses and ejects its contents at a different point in time. But what if we could travel through time without leaving our own universe? Some experts believe that this may be possible by creating a closed time-like curve. This type of curve is a path through space-time that begins and ends at the same point, creating a loop. If we could somehow enter this loop, we could travel to any point in the past or future without violating the laws of physics. While these theories may sound far-fetched, they're based on the latest research in physics and mathematics. Scientists are constantly making new discoveries that bring us closer to understanding the mysteries of the universe, and time travel may be just around the corner. So what do you think? Is time travel really possible? Let us know in the comments below. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new about the exciting possibilities of time travel. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos on the latest scientific discoveries. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll be the one to make time travel a reality. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.